Zoom out un poquito. Can you sit up straight? Richard. I'm keeping that in. What the heck is wrong with you?
We back again.
Back again.
Y'all tired of us yet?
Nope.
Good. If y'all not tired of us,
ain't that
go
many people
subscribe.
watching.
Hit that, you know, hit
You
that
starting
bell.
the video off already with that. Damn.
Go subscribe, hit that bell, leave a comment down below. We're gonna be answering some questions. It's a Q and A.
Oh, you was ready for me? Sorry. I asked you guys yesterday on Snapchat and in the vlog to ask us some questions, and some of these are old. Not that many of you guys asked us some questions, so make sure you leave more questions down below for another Q&A, because I want to start doing this more often. Somebody asked us, what made us want to start vlogging? Were you kind of shy, nervous at first when you started doing it? Any advice on starting a vlog channel? What made me start a vlog channel was I was pregnant. Richard didn't have nothing to do with this at all. He still doesn't. He doesn't have any control or say in any of this YouTube stuff. I'm like, we're gonna film a Q&A tomorrow. He's like, all right, that's it. That's what he does. And when I told him, hey, I'm gonna do YouTube, he was like, okay, that's how it went. I was pregnant with Dion 5 years ago, and I just saw other, like, what do you call it, pregnancy updates. So I just wanted to do a pregnancy updates and just like document that. I wasn't really thinking about it long term. I wish I was, but I just wanted to document pregnancy. And then we started vlogging from there when Dion was a newborn.
Yeah, that was in your room, like
yeah, throwback. I will like have an iCard so you guys can watch some of our first vlogs, because we are so awkward. Were we nervous? I wasn't really nervous. I was just like very awkward. And Richard was awkward, and we just acted a different way on camera than we were in real life. I don't know, like it was just weird, and we were tired because we had a newborn. Those vlogs are a hot mess. The music is a hot mess. I was thinking that we should do a reacting to our old vlog video, because I can't with that.
That would be fun.
Any advice on starting a vlog channel? I say just be yourself. And just do it. Like, yeah, there's so many people, they be like, oh, I want to start a channel, but this, that. Just do it. If you want to do it, just do it. It's fun. And think about it as fun. Because if you're doing it for the money, you're going to stop doing it in 2 seconds. Because I'm still not even getting paid like that. So if you're doing it for the money, don't even bother.
Don't do it for the money.
Do it for fun.
Or do it for, you know, memories. Like,
yeah.
So you have memories to look back on, and just think about it like that.
Yeah. To document your life.
If you make money, you make money. But if you don't make money,
you still
like us,
do it.
We just waiting.
Yeah, you know we just, I'm still putting in work, and I like to do what we do. So just have passion for whatever you're doing. Like if it's a vlog channel, like to vlog, and just push yourself to vlog. I know I am just now getting comfortable vlogging in public. Richard has been okay with vlogging in public for a while. I just am now getting around to it. Yeah,
and that's why I need to just do it.
Yeah,
but that's another story for another time.
I've been pushing myself to vlog in public, because that makes it more interesting. Yeah, people want to see you in your own element at home and what you do on a daily basis. But if you go outside, vlog outside. Who cares? Who cares what people say? Just do it and have fun with it. Nike. Okay. That question was from Kenya's World. Michaela, you know Michaela, you are homegirl. You stay asking
Michaela?
Questions. You bad loud. You're gonna wake Dion up.
Oh, my bad.
None.
But yeah, I think that was who I saw, right? I seen her on the elevator one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michaela. What's up, Michaela?
Wait, this is not the question. Michaela said, what do y'all commonly argue about? Do you still have insecurities or jealousy? Thoughts on going through each other's phones? Okay. We did make a video before on one of the things that we argue about a lot, so I'll put that up there if you guys want to check it out. Actually, it's up there. Not up there, it's up there. Point up there, point up there.
Damn it.
Yeah, right there, where Richard pointed.
Right up there, in that blank spot right there.
I feel like I'm doing the disco. He always ready to Millie Rock. What do we commonly argue about? I told Richard about this topic yesterday so he could think about some answers. And what did you say when I asked you?
We argue about sex, intimacy.
Yeah, that's what we talked about in the last video, so we won't get too much into that because we already talked about that before. Basically, it's differences in sex drive.
Yeah.
Another thing we argue about, which is kind of related, is, I don't know, Richard is a type, like, he grew up and he's the only child. So he's used to being by himself, and he needs a lot of alone time and a lot of like time to, I don't know how to explain it, like shut his brain off, where he just does something and doesn't really think about what he's doing. And I'm not like that. Like, I want to spend time with him, and a lot of the times he's in his like alone time mode, and I'm like, hello, can you pay attention to me? Like, I have learned to kind of give him his space at the same time, but he's been being a lot more considerate. He's been working on it, guys.
Yeah. I miss being by myself.
So I've been...
Can I say that?
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah, I miss being by myself. But, you know, it's cool having a family and having people, you know, that love you and that care for you. So, it's good in that respect. But I was, even when, you know, I was living with my parents and that was it, I would be thinking, you know, I would just be in my own
like
space.
Go in your room and just play video games or whatever. Yeah. So we argue about that. What else do we argue about? Kind of parenting sometimes. Richard is more like, do what I say, like
do it now.
Like
just
more, a little more strict about, I don't know, like it's weird. Like I feel like I'm the bad cop and you're the good cop. But when it comes to certain things, like not listening, like if he tells Dion to do something and he doesn't listen, Richard gets really mad.
No, like I raise my voice.
Yeah, and I don't like that.
And she don't like that.
I grew up in a certain type of household, so when he raises his voice, it like triggers something in me that makes me want to start crying. Like once he raises his voice, then it makes me upset. And then instead of focusing on like Dion and what he's doing wrong, I get upset at him. So it's like distracting to me when he starts yelling, because I know that I personally do not like when somebody yells. Not in a way like, oh, you're yelling, I'm gonna listen to what you say. More in a way like, you're yelling, I'm shutting down. And I feel like that's what's gonna happen if he keeps yelling. So we kind of have like different parenting things. Like I want Dion to listen, but I feel like there's a way to go about it that's not raising your voice or hitting. I kind of talked about this in a vlog a while ago, but like difference in parenting is sometimes what we argue about too.
Yeah, we don't really hit him anymore because we tried that and it doesn't work anyway. Yeah. So
we just been taking his tablets away or making him go to bed without being able to watch his tablet, which is what happened tonight. Yeah. When he doesn't listen, he gets things taken away. He can't use the computer, he can't go on his tablet, he can't ride his scooter, he can't go outside. Like we just take things away.
Yeah, the issue is that he doesn't listen, because if he just listened...
Yeah, but no kid listens all the time.
Yeah, but he doesn't listen any of the time.
That's not true.
Yes.
That's not true. He never listens ever.
He only listens when he gets his way.
No,
when
that's not
he don't
true.
get his way, he don't listen.
He was doing a good job earlier, listening. Okay. Like I told him, go clean up
when you told him no?
I told him, go clean up your toys.
Okay.
And he was like, okay, mama. And I was like, what? So I gave him extra candy. When he's good, I give him good things. And when he's bad, we take it away. I don't feel like you need to be harsh or extra strict or yell or hit to be a good parent. That's just what I feel like. Richard feels kind of a different way. Okay. Do you still have insecurities or jealousy issues? I would say not really.
Lately, no. Before?
What does that mean?
Like in the past?
In the past,
like a few years ago.
Let's just say certain things happen to trigger insecurity in a relationship. Yeah. We kind of have that kind of relationship where we're like, oh, you think she's cute? Oh, you like her butt? Like I will send him pictures of girls that I think are cute, and he kind of does the same thing. And weird? He doesn't really get jealous. I feel like, no, that's not weird. Like different couples.
Nah, jealousy is just not my thing. Like,
we've been together for so long. It's like, obviously you have eyes. Right. You're gonna look at females if you think they're attractive. I'm gonna look at whoever I'm gonna look at if I think they're attractive. Like it's not a problem. I don't feel like it's a problem. Like we don't really get upset at each other for that type of stuff. Like whatever.
Just being honest.
As long as you're not being disrespectful, then that's fine. As long as you're not trying to pursue it, then it's fine.
And if you feel so, like, if whatever you're thinking, just say it. Like, that's what I would say to people that are in relationships. Just say it. Just tell the truth and just be open.
Yeah.
And then that fixes most problems.
Insecurity. Not communicating and being dishonest, that's what like makes those problems in relationships. And that's where we were like maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah, just not communicating.
Was that 2 years ago?
I think so. About
should we just say what happened, or is that too much for?
Nah, they don't want to hear about that.
Yes, I'm sure they probably do.
No, they don't want to hear about that.
You don't want to tell it. That's what you mean? That's what you mean?
I guess.
You can't just be honest, 100% honest on here? No?
I don't want to tell it, but you could tell me.
Okay. Well, what happened was we weren't in a good place in our relationship. I'll just give y'all the quick version. We were arguing a lot, all of that type of stuff. And instead of Richard like coming to me and talking and like communicating, we weren't really in that type of place. We were not doing too good in our relationship. He started texting with some girl, maybe I should say some chick. It wasn't too crazy. They never met up, or he never like physically cheated, but it was kind of like one of those things that's like in between the gray area, you know? Like it wasn't appropriate. It was kind of disrespectful.
It was stupid.
Yeah. I mean, he regrets what he did, and supposedly he ain't never done it again. Hopefully he hasn't. I don't think he has, but he stopped talking to that girl once I saw the messages, and that just made me question him a lot. And that goes to, what do we think about checking each other's phone? During that time, I told him point blank, like, if I'm staying with you, then I need to see your phone, because I need to make sure that you're not doing no dirt and making me out here look stupid. Like, I don't want to look stupid. I feel like that's every girl's like thing. Like, I don't want to be out here looking stupid, and I didn't want to be out here looking stupid. So I told him, whenever I ask for your phone, just give it to me. Because even after I found out what happened, he was kind of still being shady. Let's just say that. He was being shady still, and he was like hiding his phone and like deleting messages and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like if you have to go through their phone, then you're not in a good place in their relationship. Because now I don't really check his phone like that. Like, I don't check his phone. He doesn't really check my phone either, because who am I talking to? Like, I don't have any guys or females or anybody in my DMs like that.
It's not even that though. But even if you did, it's really, I would think that you would come to me with that. And I would have thought that you would have done that too, but you didn't. But so I didn't, I felt and that was my mistake. And we went. And after a while, he would get mad, like, "Why do you need to check my phone?" Well, you should have been honest, and you should have not said what you did. But eventually, that kind of faded, and now we're back in a good place. So, yeah, that's what it is.
I think that's all I have to say about that.
And that's relationships. I mean, you hope that you don't have to learn from bad experiences, but
sometimes you do. Especially when you've been together as long as we have. We're gonna be together 12 years in like a week.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. So we kind of like learn from experience. Even when we first got together, I don't feel like I was really thinking about like jealousy and all of that stuff. Like, that's just not my personality. I don't feel like that's yours either. Like, I'm not that type of person. I feel like a lot of people, when you get in a relationship, you feel like you own them. Like, a lot of people, like, you can't look at other girls. Don't you dare say hi to another girl. I see memes like that. They're like, don't even say hi to my man. Like, what? So I can't say hello? Like, I understand there's some girls that will try to get at your man in front of you and be like, you know what I mean? Like, sneaky like that. But for the most part, like, a girl can't say hello. You can't look at a girl walking by, or you're gonna get slapped. Like, that's so stupid. Like, he can appreciate beauty and still see my beauty. You know what I mean? Deep. Oh, you like that. Anyways, I think that's the end of this video. Oh, actually, we got one more question.
Oh, one more question?
It's a cute little one. It says, would you guys rather be rich and ugly, or poor and good looking? I'm about to be rich and ugly. I'm
already ugly, so
you're not ugly.
We're gonna be rich. I'm already rich too, so.
His name is Rich.
Dang.
He's not literally rich.
That's deep. That ain't that deep.
I don't want to be poor and good looking. That's stupid. I feel like ugliness or like beauty is relative to whoever. Like, somebody might think I'm ugly right now and I'm poor, or I ain't got no money, so somebody might think he hella cute and he poor.
In other words, just give me the money. Just show me the money.
Right.
Man.
Like, let me just be who I am and let me be rich. How about that? So that's from Canada. She's one of the ones that won the giveaway over on my channel. And speaking of my channel, this is a plug for my channel. iCard right there. Go ahead and subscribe to my other channel.
There might be another giveaway.
We are going to be doing another giveaway once
Soon.
I hit 500 subscribers over there. And maybe on here we'll do some giveaways too if some more people start commenting. Show us some love. Like this video. Subscribe. Turn on your post notifications.
If you see this video and you stood in this video until now, you might as well just go ahead and subscribe.
Shout out to you also. We appreciate you.
Hit that button.
We love you guys and we'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to leave your comments down below. And do all those things that Richard was just saying.
Work. You gonna do it?
No, you do it.
I always do it.
I did it last time. Peace.